Hello and welcome back to another video with Leo's motor videos. Today I'm going to show you just a few things to swap out, or recommendations, or some of the other questions that people ask me, and I'm going to do a bonus one about the alarm as well, to test out the alarm. So first of all, I would recommend to change out the tyres and the mirrors. So the tyres that come stock with the bike aren't very grippy. I've only learned that from having the M Plus, and I weren't going around the corner too quick or anything like that. I was sensible and stuff like that. So yeah, I have the City Grips too. They do perfectly fine. I don't have the official ones anymore. I got rid of them. So yeah, and also please don't use a bigger size on this bike. Just stick to the official ones, because Noel will have a moan because it's not authorized by them or anything like that. So I do recommend you to keep to the size that is recommended for your bike, please, just because it alters a lot of things on the bike, but I'll do that in another video. So yeah, tyres I do recommend. If you are going to use the stock ones, please be careful around corners when it's really wet, and also to keep in mind about keep in mind that if you are going to use the stock ones, if you are going around the corner, use both brakes 50-50. Don't like slam on the front brake or anything like that. So yeah, that's that covered. And I do, oh wow, I didn't notice that. I do recommend to change out these mirrors, which I am going to do next payday. Just because I need a little bit more wider view. So yeah, change the mirrors if you can. These brakes are just more like show, really, just because it matches with the colour of the bike. So I'm going to talk about the top box. The top box. So for the underneath for it, I don't know how that's got so muddy, but anyway, so I'm gonna say to you now is that it is pretty expensive to get a top box added. You can get it by your dealership, or you can do it yourself. I did it myself just because I didn't really want to pay that extra money. So you have to buy the official Noel, not the official, but the one from Shad that is specified for this bike. And then obviously, then if you was to buy the different ones, you can go up to, I can't remember what size you can go up to, but this is a 40 litre and it fits just fine. But yeah, it's about £160 for top box and this one. But you can buy the official Noel one, but you do lose the handles. You do lose the handles if you are going to buy the official one. So that's another thing to keep in mind. And also, if now and again, make sure you check under here for shit and stuff, because it collects under there. I only know that from experience. But yeah, so I'm going to be testing the alarm. I don't think this is a good place, but I'm going to still do it anyway. So what you do is, obviously I'm the owner of this bike, so what you do is you lock it So first of all, I'm just gonna do like some light taps. Okay, that didn't go off. I'm just gonna, there we go. So once it goes out, once it goes off, if they was to try and take it and they had the key, for example, and they tried to move away, hang on, let me just put the, there we go. They can't physically use it. So look, they can't physically get to it. The only way they can get, if they was to, oh, there we go, it's activated again. If they was to get to it, they couldn't do it without this fob. This fob is very important. So yeah. There was another thing. Someone wanted me to do a 0 to 45. Unfortunately, I can't do this in this area because there's so many cars and stuff around here. So I'm gonna have to wait until I go on an A road or something like that, where I can do 0 to 60. 0 to 60. I wish this bike did 60. I'll once I get on an A road, I'll do 45. But yeah, another thing is another person wanted me to talk about is that in the UK, as I know, just because of experience, once you hit 15%, your bike won't let you in dynamic mode, sport mode. It will stick you in. It will stick you in 15 miles an hour. I only know that because it happened to me, and yeah, it was not good. So yeah, that is why. That is another question that someone asked me, so I answered that for you. So yeah, but at the moment I do believe this bike still has a fair bit of juice left. 57%. And from my experience, I haven't really seen any difference in from 50%. But 100, it does feel a little bit more powerful. But also another thing that I will mention is that if you hold the brake and you try and use the throttle at the same time, you can't do that. It'll kill the power to the motor. And also, and that's why sometimes it's annoying, but sometimes it's good to have it. So yeah, so when you hold the brake in and you try and use the throttle, you won't go anywhere. So I thought I'll I do believe this does have engine braking on it, but I don't know. So yeah. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did find this video helpful, let me know in the comments what you want me to do next, or if you just want me to go off-road with it again. But yeah, I will catch you in the next video.